Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to reading for the week of May 29th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what comes up for you this week. It's been an interesting week again for pretty much everybody. So let's see what we get for us Pisces here. Yeah, looks very good right away. I think this card wants to come out. Yes. Okay, cool. Start off with the Death card, so very good. Transforming past obstacles, I feel, with this card. Definitely the message I'm getting off of it is, kind of like a total transformation from what you've experienced in April and May. We're at the end of May, so, pretty much, like I said, a completely different experience. I think April was maybe unnecessarily tough for Pisces. It's funny, I heard another astrologer here on YouTube say it was probably the toughest time. I can't remember who it was, but somebody said it was like the toughest retrogrades they've ever been through, and totally agree with that. I mean, I don't think there's ever been a time in my life where retrogrades have kind of affected me on such a deep level. So I think Pisces is ready to move past a lot of that retrograde energy, and definitely to get moving forward. Luckily, you have the Six of Clubs, very good card of moving forward, success, and progress. Mostly a card of progress and making progress towards your goals. I think probably because you can see things more clearly at this time, you just understand, what you need to do, where you're going, and you understand, what you have to kind of work towards to get what you want at this time. This is definitely a card of needing to step up, though. I mean, it's a card of needing to do things. That's the problem, is that sometimes it's like we can have the idea, but this requires us to kind of like take action, and this card requires us to, take action towards our goals. It is a card of, like I say, the typical Pisces thing, not wanting to share your difficulties, not wanting to share with other people the challenges you've been through. It is a card of, it can be a card of like burdens and going through some challenges and going through some challenging events and things, and having to kind of like carry those on your own, or at least feeling that way. But there is success here through those challenges, so just realize that. Next, you have the Queen of Diamonds. I think simply this card's just saying that there's a harvest for you this week. There is definitely some money out there for you if you need it, especially to like pay bills and things like that. Bills is coming up here towards the end of your reading, and needing to pay bills and hoping that you have the money to do it and things. This card is a card of using your just raw intelligence to come up with ideas. I think Pisces is like one of the signs that can just pretty much manifest money out of thin air. Can really come up with like thoughts and ideas, and come up with ways of making money very quickly. So look for, if you need money quickly, this card says, hey, just look for ways that you can use your talents, or you could maybe sell some stuff or something that could bring in the cash. Next, you have the Ten of Clubs, very good card, one of my favorites. This card plus the Six of Clubs here, cards of learning and cards of learning new things. I think a lot of Pisces are, working on themselves, learning new things at this time. But this is mostly, again, a card of progress, making progress towards your goals, and also kind of latching on to an idea. I think for those of you that have a business, you could finally kind of get onto something here that leads you to a lot of success. That kind of like drives you towards being very successful. It's also a card of action, but it's a card of, let me back up and just say it's a card of action, but a card of physical action. So it can say that maybe you need to start walking more, or maybe you need to start working out or something like that, because it can say that there needs to be more movement in your life, physically. Physical type movement, because that can definitely get you moving ahead in the rest of your life as well. It's also an amazing card for marketing. What else do we have here? Yeah, I mean, I think you have a Three Clubs cards. Definitely a good week for marketing, especially if you're like marketing yourself or in social media or anything like that. Could be a good week to do all of those things. You also have the Jack of Diamonds. Jack of Diamonds is a card of needing to, again, balance work with other activities in your life. Needing, whether that's exercising or just needing to have fun, needing to get out there and socialize, which again, I think is maybe one of the main challenges for Pisces, is getting out there and socializing, doing things that are fun, and not focusing so much on like other stuff that's going on in your life. And yeah, I mean, it's a good card of definitely moving forward. It's a card that says that you could be kind of really moving forward at this time, especially financially. Next, you have the Four of Diamonds, another really amazing financial card of better finances coming in for you. committing to a new way of being financially, so a better commitment towards your finances, and always savings and in like making money as well, coming up with new ways to make money. Also, it could be a card of moving, planning a move, or thinking about moving somewhere else, or changing your home with this card as well. Next, you have the Eight of Clubs, so having some confusion. I think Scorpio had this card as well, but I can't really remember. But it can be a card of being confused as to where you should go. Probably because it does say that, that you've been basically working through just tons of difficulties, tons of challenges to get to where you want to go. And I think when it's been like all uphill, basically, and there's no real like guidance as to what's going to be successful or anything like that for you, that can definitely lead to some confusion, because you're like, you're not sure what you should be doing. But this is definitely a card of just continuing to work. It says keep going, and you will be led to success. Also a card that says trust your intuition at this time. Very intuitive card. And finally, you end with the Ace of Spades. Again, overcoming obstacles basically represents existing problems being resolved. So I do think a lot of you will be overcoming some obstacles this week, overcoming some challenges. But it looks like a great week for you for sure. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.